'Cause Monday afternoon I'm gonna stream my luck and I'm now bam 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 boom. Ooh, streaming now bam 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 bam. Oh, hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? Let's do some streaming and some drawing. Hey, Zoe. Hey, Freya. Hey, Valkyrie. Hey, Izzy. Hey, Lapis Lazuli. What's my favorite food to eat? Well, hey, Guns N' Roses. I don't know. What is my favorite food to eat right now? A couple months ago, I would have said steak, but I don't say that anymore. Yeah, what is my favorite food right now? That's a real good question, actually, because I should think about that. Ice cream. Let's say ice cream, because you know what? I have been wanting ice cream a lot lately, and I'm trying not to eat as much ice cream because if I let myself, I will eat all the ice cream, and that's not good. You know, it's like I'm never one who would hold back before, but then again, I'm never one who got as like soft in the middle as I am now. So I am now, and I don't want to do that kind of stuff anymore. So I'm trying to get less ice cream in my life because I'm getting to the point now where I'll eat way too much of it, and then whose fault is that? Mine. Love Guns Roses. Okay. Cadence. Hi. I've been good. Lapis Lazuli. Hope you've been good as well. Nolan. I was watching Gamescom stream. Oh yeah, I saw YouTube was advertising that. I don't know what that is. Hey, Chiles. Paused a roleplay for this. Sorry, Guns N' Roses. Jeez, I didn't mean to hold your time hostage. Maybe I don't know. If you feel like going back to that, I'm not gonna stop you. It's just us talking. You know how it is. Got some work finished. Hey, Karen. Good to see you. So I was wondering if you were gonna stop by today. We're gonna do a little bit more drawing as usual. Cause you know, gotta get this stuff done. And doing a lot of cloth. A lot of cloth for the vampiress. And you know what? Let's do some leg wraps on her. I'm gonna delete this little line right here, and I'm gonna go do some wrapping stuff. Just gonna wrap some stuff around these legs. Okay. Alright. And now let's just show a little bit of that one. Cool. Alright, now I can move on with my life. Let's just go squiggles. No, that was too sharp of an angle. Okay, I'm gonna bring that up. Cool. They got to, okay, it's fine saying you're more interesting. I'll show you more interesting, hopefully. While you're drawing, I'm gonna get some ice cream and just chill here. Chiles! Getting ice cream after I just said I can't have any. Smart. You so smart. A convention in Germany showing off new games, either world premieres or... Oh, that's cool. I mean, I'm not too into new games, but maybe they'll have the new Borderlands. I've been playing a lot of Borderlands lately when I take breaks from drawing. For some reason, before this started, I started to freak out. I don't know why. I don't know why either, Lapis Lazuli. It seems like potentially you need to talk to somebody because you're freaking out a lot. That's... I don't know what to do about that. It's for a specific character you're drawing for. This is for a game, Freya. I was drawing last time. The whole point of this game is that you collect costume pieces, and the person with the most impressive costume at the end of the game wins. So last time during the morning stream, we did a student, a pair of pants for a student, and now I'm doing the bottoms for a vampire queen. Think Queen of the Damned sort of character, or even sort of vampirella. And yeah, we're gonna work on that a little bit. And then, you know, by the time we're almost finished with it, we'll probably be about done with the stream. It'll probably take me about a half an hour to get this mostly colored in. Okay, just go like that and squiggle around here a little bit. Have to cut that off a little. And I'm just being a little sloppy, but it doesn't need to be 100% precise. That's why we do digital drawings. Alright, and I just did the top for this character, and let me tell you something, there was a lot of blood. A lot of blood. And it was pretty cool, I guess. Not sure how I feel about it yet, because the whole point of this character is you buy this costume and it's cheap. It's fairly easy because it's mostly makeup. It's mostly blood. So the top part is just basically a couple pieces of cloth and a bunch of blood. So that's what that one looks like, is a lot of blood. I'm just gonna go. Nope. Alright. Let's take a look around these edges. Delete that. Okay. Just gonna catch a little bit more of this. What have you guys been doing this evening? Been talking to your pets? Eating dinner? Half of you, it's probably 3 o'clock in the morning, so probably missing out on a lot of sleep as usual. I don't know why you do that, but a lot of you keep saying you do, so I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you. Playing all week. My sister has my homeroom for social studies. That means I have to make sure she does her homework. Oh no. I freak out my favorite. Yeah, I mean, it's not as much a freak out, lapis lazuli, as it is an overall concern for your health and well-being. I'm back with the good stuff. Chiles, awesome. Glad to hear it. Here we go with Laughing Fuss again. But I'm going home to see Kiss. She's so excited. That's cool. Let me just show that. Silver Sky Dragon, working on the Vampiress. It is 8 a.m. for me, but I'm in the mood to eat ice cream. I like ice cream in the morning, too. I've been talking with my sister about school. She was really scared this morning, but now she's fine. Oh, because it's the beginning of the school year. Guns N' Roses. That is pretty scary. I remember that. I remember, you know, not loving those first few days of school. Let's do this. I'm gonna do what do you want to do? What do you think? Like a kind of a muddier color. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna select, invert selected area, and then I'm gonna delete. Nope. Delete there. Okay. Select all. Cool. And then I'm going to select that. Deselect that. No. I'm gonna select that. No, I'm gonna do that. Okay. I'm reading the Iliad. I'd say 85% of it is unnecessary descriptions of people dying. Yeah, well, you know how things were. 7:38. It's 7 o'clock. I'm trying to get a better sleep schedule. Well, Cadence, I think you got a good jump on it. Right after this, you can just shoot right for the bedtime. Hey, girlfriend. Driving home from the gym. My soundtrack. Oh, that's nice. Amada's here. So yeah, we're Hey, Amada, if you're gonna be driving and listening to this, I don't want you reading the goddamn comments. All right? I don't want you typing either. Even at a stoplight. Why don't you just get home? Cause I don't want a dead girlfriend. It's a lousy girlfriend is a dead one. I honestly think the school talk was cover up for her stealing the good candy I got from Pride. That's true. Endgame is available on Blu-ray. Oh boy. Can't wait to see what those extra credit scenes are like. I guess someone's gonna have to post them on Instagram, all the best parts. I don't understand how people can get away with that. Every time I get on Instagram, it's like there's a new movie out and somebody's just like, I'm just gonna post like the best parts of this movie. And it just amazes me that none of these people get shut down. Like, it's crazy. Alright, so we're gonna cast some light on this. So let's cast some shadows first. Oh, first of all, let's do this. I will delete that, fill in that. So, unselect, deselect, I should say. We're going to cast the light from the left-hand side, screen left. And we're just going to grab our big brush, and there's a shadow. And then we're going to cast another light over here. Alright, I'm probably going to knock a little bit of that out. And we're going to knock a little bit of that out. There you go. And then we're going to put another shadow right here. Now, I'm going to look up in a second and read some comments, and when I do, I'm hoping that Amada hasn't typed anything else. Because if she has, I'm going to be like, great, now I got a dead girlfriend. And I don't know what to do about that. Well, there she is immediately. Oh, you're standing outside. Okay, well, that's one thing. Alright. No dead girlfriend from being outside the gym. That's fine. But yeah, first day of school is rough. I used to get so anxious about it, because it's like, I didn't know how to make kids like me, and I still don't. I've been working on my Hylian cookbook, and I'm about halfway done now. Wow, cool. I don't really feel like going to sleep after this. Zuli, you go to sleep. I'm not in the car yet. I will try not to sleep till 5 a.m. Cadence. You get out of here with that. You gotta go to bed at, like, just say 11:30. 11:30 is usually around the time you can manage to do it. You lay down, close your eyes, start counting your breaths. You'll get there. You'll at least relax. Meditation, you know what I'm talking about. Corey Taylor quit social media until he saw Endgame to avoid spoilers. I wouldn't be able to do that. Corey Taylor of Slipknot? Weird. Instagram. Cute, he's posting movie scenes from a film that's not out on DVD. Even if it was out on DVD, why? Like, just come up with your own crap. I woke up 3 a.m., saw you live, but I passed out, so I'm good now. Okay, chiles. And now I'm headed out. Bye. Okay, Ahmad, that's the last of the comments for you, I guess. Don't care about school tomorrow. I'm staying up. Oh, boy. Hey, Sakura. Sakura Kill. Is that like Bikini Kill? Probably not. I don't even know what Bikini Kill is. Alright, we're going to give this even more shadow. And even more shadow. There you go. And then we'll call this shadow. And then we'll call this guy So we're just laying in a bunch of shadow here. And let's see, it would strike right there. Yeah. Alright, so there's that. Silver Sky Dragon and Karen are here at the same time. Last time we finished our drawing and I asked what to draw, and Silver Sky Dragon was like, draw me a dragon. And I was like, oh man, maybe Karen would also be cool with that. But Karen wasn't here, so I drew a cat instead, kind of. I started drawing a cat a little bit, but not really. Not an earnest attempt at a cat, but we drew a little bit of a cat. It was fun for me. Probably not for you as much, but you know what I'm talking about. Folks, you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to do a little more shadow there. I'm going to put in another. Zoop. Nope. Zoop. Okay. And here. Man, I've been watching Game of Thrones lately. I'm not going to talk about it with you guys because there's spoilers in that, just like there are in movies. And I don't need to do that with you, but I'm enjoying it. I will say that. A lot of the stuff I've been watching lately I've been enjoying. That's the great thing about the internet, is you don't have to watch anything you don't want to watch. Alright, here we go. Okay, draw this guy just like that. Okay. And gonna have a red light shining on this. The shroud. No, it's my Killjoy name. Okay. I followed a ton of people from bands I don't listen to, but now I love them. Yeah, I like Slipknot. Wait, how do you spell your girlfriend name? Amada's name is Amada. Just like it is right on the screen right there in the comments above you. So that's how it's spelled. No, if I stayed up that late on a school night, I'd be seeing dragons on my calculus homework. Yeah, you gotta be ready for school. Wait, Sony bought Insomniac Games. What does that mean? What did Insomniac make? I feel like I remember Insomniac. That might have been a visual effects house, I remember though. I don't know how over here in Texas it's almost 8 p.m. It's still 90 degrees. It's pretty warm here as well in LA, but we're making do, you know. I've learned to live without air conditioning. Hopefully my computer doesn't crash. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna hit save because that is the time you say, hey, what if my computer crashed, is the time you should save your work, because otherwise you lose your work, because then your computer crashes and it says you did not plan correctly. Okay, I'm gonna bump that out. Okay, so now what we've got here is a sort of a flowing robe with a red light cast upon it. And we're gonna see if we can get a couple more little... Alright, cool. So we got all this light. We're gonna blur that out a little bit. Cool. Might put a design on it. I don't know. Does she have blonde or brown hair? I don't know. What is it? It's brown with blonde highlights. Hopefully this doesn't go too long. If it does, I try to go to bed because I have to wake up at 6 p.m. Well, Guns N' Roses, we always only go a half an hour. We've only got 12 minutes left. So, you know, it's not going to go too long. You'll be all right. Mine started since June. Today is a stress stuff. You started school in June? How did that even... where are you going to school? At the same time, ooh woo. My dance group is doing an Avengers-themed routine for Nationals, and I'm playing Loki. I just got the costume a few days ago, and I dance. It literally feels like lava. Yeah, it's not a very, it's a pretty warm costume, for sure, and I feel your pain, Sakura. I'm sorry that you have to endure all of the heat, but it's for the love of the game. Just make sure you stay hydrated. I'm going to put a little bit more right here. And a little bit more right here. Okay, put one right here too. Okay, so what do you say we put a little bit of a design on here? What would be a good vampire design? I'm not gonna do anything as crazy as like an upside down cross. And a wolf. I guess that's more a werewolf thing, or just some mean looking triangles. Let's do some mean looking triangles. Let's see. No. better when it was done with a... I want it to contour with the fabric. Now we're gonna go... Let's start a little. Too blurry. Okay. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. So, thanks, Freya. Oh, what's going on, Candace? Yeah, Sakura, I hope you do well with your dance show. You don't have to sleep, Lazuli, but you should. I can't wait for tomorrow because I get to see my best friend. We talked all summer, but we never hung out. Oh, that'll be fun. Nothing better than having a good friend that you finally get to see after a long time of not seeing them. Man, I hope it's everything you expect it to be. 'Cause I love hanging out with friends, and it's always so nice when you can get that hang time, especially right at the end of the summer when it's kind of bittersweet. You know, your school year is starting back up and your friends are coming back to town or leaving town. I don't know what's going on with your friends. You know, who am I? So what am I, a mind reader? But yeah, I'm thinking Amada's going to see some friends. Oh, I want to do this. That's what I want. And then I can drag this out of here. Amada's going to see some friends in Portland? Seattle? I don't know. One or the other. I don't know the difference between Portland and Seattle. I don't know why I can't get them straight. But I think that was a joke on Portlandia at one point. No, I don't want that. And I always get them mixed up. And I just had a buddy who moved to one or the other. And every time I mean to say one, I always say the other. So I'm not even going to bother. Not even going to bother anymore. I guess there would be more shadow on this, huh? It's kind of... Let's just shadow the whole thing. Fuck it. Take that out. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. You know what? Let's call that a costume. I'm going to take everything and I'm going to move it all down. All down. Put it a little bit more center frame. Maybe call it a day? What do you say? Put a little more shading on that. Okay. Nope. That was too much. Can you guys hear the clicking from my keyboard? Alright, so I'm gonna save this. Come on. File. Save. File. Export single layer. PNG. I press bottom. Save. 100%. Okay. Next one we're gonna do is called Villainous or Villain. We're gonna do a super villain next. Not here, not now, but next one I'm gonna work on is a super villain. I kind of think I want to go for like a Lex Luthor kind of look. File, save as, villain, top, male. I guess it would be villain top. Okay. Save that. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to delete all the stuff here. Delete all the stuff. There you go. Thanks, meat. Can't wait for tomorrow, Gargoyle. I saw my online friend at a restaurant. She didn't even say hi. Oh no, Guns N' Roses? That's terrible. Yeah, getting snubbed is no fun. I have trouble sleeping. Run a marathon. That's a great way to get to sleep. Or have a heart attack. How do you make the fabric fold so natural? Let's talk about that, Sakura. Hey, I gotta go do my work now. I'm sorry I couldn't stay any longer. Love you. Really love the shading. Thanks, Chiles. What did I miss? Not much, Zayn. We've just been drawing a little bit. I don't think that will work. That looks awesome. This Friday, I'm auditioning for the lead role of Viola in Shakespeare's Twelfth Night. Wish me luck. Good luck, Freya. That sounds great. My typing has been so off lately. So, yeah, let's talk about fabric. The way I do fabric is pretty easy. So, I did this a couple weeks ago with... talked about Todd McFarlane. So basically, if you're gonna have fabric, let's say you have a dress, all right? Dress is, let's say, a waistband, right? And then all of this turns into this shape, right? So you want to figure out what the bottom of the shape looks like. In this case, I guess we're just gonna go dress. See, now I did it. I don't want that full. That's too foldy. You typically don't want to do anything that's gonna like get too like overlapping itself, because then you get confused. So you want to kind of keep it pretty gentle. Okay, so that's the bottom of our dress, and then of course it continues around the back with whatever shapes you want. And then there's some legs that go here, you know. Cool, we got legs that come down into this area, and there's knees. So this is, let's say, a knee length skirt, right? So what you got to do then is you have to take the fabric from the main part of the dress. You flare it out a little bit because that's how fabric do. And then you just connect it to the center point. And same thing with all these little cornery guys here. You just bring up all the frontmost points until they get back up to the waistband. And see, even then, you want to start kind of from the center out, and that gets tough because you might lose yourself. If you start from the left or you start from the right, you end up with it skewed. So now I have this skirt here, and of course I don't want to do any of this back part, so I'm just going to go around the outside of it. Okay? And every time you hit a fold, you start a new line. And this is the simplest fabric kind of arrangement I can think to tell you about. And then let's see, we have a little, okay. And you see how you kind of have to, and then you got a leg coming out of here and out of here. There. Now that we have a dress, and we can put in a few more lines from the top. And then you delete your underdrawing, and you've got this dress. So, what color we want our dress to be? Blue? Sounds good. Let's select this. We're going to make that blue. And we just... La, 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 la. Okay. Boom. Blue dress. And then you got to figure out where you want your light to be. So let's say it's a dress, it's lit normally. We want our light to be coming from, let's make a yellow light. And if it's a yellow light, anybody know what color the shadow is going to be? It's going to be like a dark purple. Okay, and we're going to delete the blood stains because we're not going to need those for our dress. Looks awesome. Okay, my typing has been so off. You stay up 3 a.m. or longer. Endgame. Remember me. Ethan, I do not remember you, but welcome anyways. Mirror-eyed lapis lazuli. You're not bad at drawing. You just haven't practiced yet. That's all. You just got to get in there and practice. So, if we want light coming from anywhere, let's say we want light coming from right here. Oh. So let's say we want light coming from right there. There's our light, right? All the light is going to hit this front part of the dress. Maybe not that very bottom part. And then we take a big soft brush and we just brush on it. But probably actually we want it to be lighter at the top. And then we do this guy. Same deal. I'm going to leave a little bit of shadow on the bottom. And also some on the right hand side because that's not where the light is coming from. Let's go a little further down. And then same deal right here. Now we're starting around the cylinder here, but the dress is flared out. So you can kind of soften these lines up a little bit. This will end up looking like kind of Belle's dress from Beauty and the Beast, I think, just a little bit. And I'm being pretty sloppy here, but that's okay, because you'll find that the less you care about how it turns out, the more you discover about what still looks good, honestly. So that's where the light hits the dress, right? And I guess there's going to be some light on the top, too. So it's a cylinder, light terminates about there. Okay, cool. Now, we got a little bit around the inside of the dress, too, because the light's going to come in. Just a little bit in there. And then we got some around the rim, right around the top of this dress. So cool. I'm going to blur that out a little bit. Okay. So now you got this dress with fabric. And then you want some shadow? Cool. Let's make some shadows. So we're going to take all the parts that we didn't already put in light. And we're just gonna shadow all those parts with some different tones. That was too dark. Okay, maybe that was a little too dark as well, but you get the point. Okay, and then since these parts are in front of the other parts, they're actually going to cast a shadow, so you get shadow on two separate parts. And then, now I'm using a soft brush here, so I can actually, on this very back part that's getting no light, do shadow and even deeper shadow. There's a name for that, I forgot it, and then we're going to soften that up. Soften up all these lines, and then, because it's a cylinder, I'm just going to take that big brush and go like that. Zoop. Cool. So now we got a dress. Now, if I really wanted to get... There's a technique that I'm seeing a lot of artists use where they take this base color and they'll make like a gradient. So it'll be like, I don't know, pink and yellow. And so they'll take this base color, and I'm using these layers. I'll explain the layers thing later. but what they'll do is, in order to add some visual interest, once they've added their kind of light and shadow, you can make this cool looking gradient on your stuff. Why? What is that about? So you can turn it into a pink dress. I don't know why how this gradient thing works. Weird. Oh, so gradient goes from... Okay, so now I've got a pink dress. If I want to change it into pink and... Let's say pink and green. No, green. I take my gradient and I just drag it into the pink. And it you know, it starts to affect the overall base color of the object, which is cool, and it can add some cool effects. School has been a bitch, really so much drama. Yeah, I get you, Moonlight. Let me see, show that. Why am I bad at drawing? Sakura Kill, thank you so much. I'm an aspiring artist. An animator, I can't usually find understandable tutorials. Well, I mean, Sakura, if if we ever have spare time in these, we can always just go over... I mean, I can show you very basic stuff. I'm not the best illustrator in the world, but I'm at least practicing. So if you're scared of doing something, as I often am, maybe we can kind of go through it together and explore some new things. Like today, I've never used the gradient tool in this program, so it's kind of nice to have you guys around to see, like, oh yeah, look, we can try something new, and sometimes we don't understand why what's happening, but sometimes we do. And there's some stuff here that I would love to fix up, but we're not doing this to be perfect. We're doing this to talk to each other and to discuss our development as people and as artists, and so we do. So yeah, we've got our light source. We've got that's what the difference light makes, and that's the difference shadow makes, and then you can change the light. I've got the light on glow right now, so I can make the light a little more middle centric, or I can make it a lot less pronounced. But I think that glow is nice. Actually, that's kind of nice too. What is that? That's glow dodge. And then I can take my shadow and I can make it less dark or more dark, or color burn it. Or I can just go, like, what is that? Who knows what that is? That's a hard mix. So I guess there's a threshold for what color pigment it does. So yeah, I mean, there's a million different tools to use in Photoshop. This is actually Clip Studio Paint. So you guys can try some things out. That's a hard light mix. And yeah, I hope you guys try out some drawing stuff. Hey Selena, we're just about to finish. Can't get this color changing skirt. Where can I get this color changing skirt? Well, you can make it. That's the beauty of it, is once you learn how to make things, you can start designing your own stuff. And I don't know, maybe drawing leads you to be a fashion designer. And then you find some fabric that changes color in the light. Yeah, Selena, it's okay. So guys, it's 6:08. We've been going for about 40 minutes now, and I'm gonna eat some dinner. So we are about done with all this. I'm actually gonna delete all this stuff now because we don't need it. And I'm gonna start. I'll probably get another 2 costumes done tomorrow, and that'll be great. That would be just great if we could do that. But until then, until next Monday, I guess, I hope that you guys have a great night. And how do drawing tablets work? I have no idea, Sakura. The technology behind a tablet, oh boy, you're barking up the wrong tree on that. That's another YouTube video you want to check out. It's one that's way more well produced than this one. So, guys, have a nice night. I will be reporting in next Monday, I guess. What's going on between now and next Monday? That was last week. This is this week. Oh, man. Next Monday, we're going to be looking at the week that we're starting Strategicon. So that'll be cool. Brandy's going to come into town later next week. So guys, I'll talk to you soon. Be good. Have fun. Don't be sad. Don't be mad. Don't be bad. And, you know, be good instead. Be all the good ways. All the ways you like to be. Oh no, I'm gonna eat all the food too. Alright, girlfriend, let's eat all the food. Ready? Miss you, love you, bye. Bum 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 bum.